Hello, person. Welcome to this place.
Hello, person. Welcome to this place. You are now tuned into the sounds of...
It's Vision Radio, yes. I'm Dave Colombo Jenkins, and we've got a really special show for you this week. I am joined by none other than Ternion Sound, and we're about to have an exclusive ahead of its release later on this week. We are going to listen to the DJ Mix version of Ternion Sound's debut album, Digital Artifice. Guys, how are you? This is a real moment, isn't it?
What's up? Oh yeah.
Yo!
Feeling great.
Awesome. I'm feeling really great. I've got lost inside this album lots and lots of times. Obviously you guys have, because you've been making it over the last few years. Can you wrap it up very quickly and let the listeners know what they've got in themselves in store for the next hour?
So we're going to be listening to the mixed and intended listening version of the album, and let's just check it out.
Yeah, go on. It starts with Communion, UKG vibes. You're talking my language on this.
Crazy deep on the microphone center. How do you like me now? What's that? This is me, Ternion Sound, crazy D. Wonder would I mug me off? I'm an artist like Van Gogh. If they test me, they get snuff. Come on, how they bang, pull my bluff like the big bird balls. Gonna huff and a puff, blow your house in. I'm the one that kick your ass and that. Never know my lyrics in my practice. Home shack, got my lyrics in the sack. You know they can't also. Love it when they get on, we're got the limbs and the torso. What do you mean? What do you know? So, it's about punk, what you know. Never go again. This like won't make you back then. Maybe they get ready for this one. Maybe they get ready for this one. How you like me now?
So what we are listening to right now is the intended way to listen to the album. All the tracks are mixed together. We write music that's meant to be blended and played by DJs. Also available are going to be the DJable versions, but those will be the ones that you find on Bandcamp, Beatport, Juno Download, and stuff like that. That's for the DJs to play out so that each version of the music is presented in the correct way, essentially.
I absolutely love that concept. That's amazing, and exactly the way the tunes are made for the mix and for the listener.
Yo, okay then, let me show you what I do when I do roll up. Feel like a goon, but we'll see who's tough when my crew roll up. Man can't test true, man show enough. You see the big picture, but I'm a few rows up. Push that white with a clan, you ain't got a clue, you klutz. Need be the wife, you move like fuzz. Roll round with a few I love. Gunfingers, I serve you, I love. Pick up that mic and prove my stuff. Worth the work, cause words do touch. I sat down for a year, was dominoes and roll-ups. Kept in touch with a few I love. If you're still in the game, don't get your hopes up. It's EMZ, yana, yana, me. Freezing cold when I do my dubs, yana, yana. I make the room light up, yana, yana. Instrumental rider, I'm me, cause how can I not be chuffed from? Like 06, I've been feeling bluff. Know about fate, I don't know about luck, but I'm catching on, see my ideas rough. It's EMZ on the sound system. Any of mine will outmix them. Man, when I come up lying, then I shot when they die in the lions. Then I tell man for free that I'm meant to be. And I know my thing's inspiring, cause man jump on a mic and sound like me. He don't believe his cheese all weak. Man don't knock on the door, man breach. Step all over your toes with cleats. Hustle out here cause man don't teeth. I'm good when karma does come for me. I show love but I don't show trust. If it all falls down, it'll fall on me. But it won't fall down cause it's all on me. I believe this cheat ain't weak, I need that P. Drop that peak, they can't breathe without their beaks. I do sin, I can't preach. Could be him but I'd rather me. Don't wanna live in a suit and noose. I need to breathe, that's not me. Don't wanna wait to the horns and hooves. Close my eyes on my conscience clean. This feeling's heaven sent. Found my freedom in the pen. Find out what you're here to do. If you give up, it's your end. It's all borrowed, so I lend. The more weight, the more stress. Patience is gold hair, saying I'm the tortoise. This feeling's heaven sent. Found my freedom in the pen. Find out what you're here to do. If you give up, it's your end. It's all borrowed, so I lend. The more weight, the more stress. Patience is gold hair, saying I'm the tortoise.
So we just had Communion, Heaven Sent and Concrete Bench, and we're about to go into xPrismatic. So tell me where we've been and where we're at.
Yeah, Concrete Bench has a lot of references to classic rave music. Sounds pretty grimy as well. xPrismatic coming up here, I made using Eurorack, the XPO module for Make Noise, and it was just experiment or an exercise in trying to make a dark, wobbly dubstep track. Just using hardware.
Wow, what an exercise. You've definitely achieved that. And this one in particular takes me back to like 2008, 2009, Dub Police Nights at Fabric. Yeah, just a real classic deep dubstep sound. Love this.
This is original Gunfinger music. 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 This is original. This is original Gunfinger music. 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 This is original. This is original Gunfinger music. Gunfinger music. Gunfinger music. Gunfinger music. Gunfinger music. Gunfinger music.
We are deep in the mix now. This is Gunfinger music. How many Gunfingers do you think you ever have pulled at you on an average night, guys? Or an average week or an average month?
It's a lot.
At least 1,700.
I'm pulling them at you right now. Like, tell us what's coming up. There's a really, really special one coming up, isn't there?
Yeah, so this next one coming up, Tangerine Dreams featuring Pavan and SonnyJim. This is another one where we got a acapella sent to us for an original beat, and then I switched the beat on them and I sent them a new track back. I was like, still cool? I don't know. It just seems to work sometimes.
Works a lot better.
Yeah. It ended up working out pretty sick.
Because then you're writing the music to the actual vocals and you're complementing the vocals then, so it's a lot more of a proper organic creative experience then, isn't it?
I find it more fun personally. Like I've started to send people just like loops of 140 beats to write to, and then I'll just make a song afterwards, you know. I find it more interesting.
Yeah, definitely. So this is Tangerine Dreams coming up. This features Pavan and SonnyJim, and I love the second drop on this and that grungy bass line. This is amazing. Psychedelic vibes.
Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out. Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out. Inflections, I'm in my bag within seconds. P got that heat for your section. Plant every seed with intention. We out here scheming on pensions. Yes, we're feeding on tension. Ascension, reaping affection. Your selector, deep the selection. Needless to mention, need no redemption. Need no correction, team my direction. I've been a vagrant, I've been an old man. Still man out here running collections. You in detention, my life a western. Dealing perception, ban your deception. See yourself, you see my reflection. You do you, I'm surfing dimensions. Peace. Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out. Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out.
Tip the cabbie, you need a bigger piece, let me hit my lackey. Little bit of sticky in the baggie, blood your shit's tacky. I'm rolling up like Drizzy in the grassy. My chick's sassy, man will dump the ratchet like that bit trashy. I'm big and bashy, I sip the gabby. I got an army like Mugabe, sparking up the Marley. Big man, this is Junior Watanabe. Not sorry, never will be. Big bug hits, this shit's milky. Take away the Milanese, man's wavy, I'm from the 80s. I'm smoking silver haze in the beige Mercedes. I never second guess, I never embellish. The wine's in the carafe, the steak is well rested. I'm selling 12s like the test presses. Like the family's worth a fortune. Let's bend this.
Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out. Tangerine dreams got me drifting out. Mix the psilocybin with a bit of style. You on the madness, I'm just chilling out. All the extra, yo, just leave it out.
Proper dank, twisted, hypnotic stuff. When I hear tunes like this, I envision a dance floor and me being completely lost in it, you know, really tripped out by the music. And I'm wondering if you guys ever get the experience of that yourselves to your own music, really. I guess you don't, really, do you? Like hearing it on the dance floor and losing your mind to it in that type of way.
It's hard. I think I'm usually so caught up in mixing and playing that I definitely forget what it's like to be down in the crowd, but I just try to attend shows as a fan as often as I can to keep that in mind.
Absolutely. So tell us what's coming up next.
So the next one is Real featuring Logan. This is one of those tracks that was just kind of written for fun. You don't know what's really going to happen to it, and it kind of came into its own, and you maybe you get discouraged about it, but everybody around you is like, no, it's really cool. Like, you got to finish it. You got to do something with it. And I think until it had Logan's vocals on it, I wasn't 100% sold that it made sense for the album. But now I'm just so happy we pushed through on the track because it's so interesting and different and fire. And there's trumpet and guitar at the end. I mean, I don't know. I'm really proud of it.
I love that bit. Yeah, this is Real.
Real, the team, sir, teach them so. Real. You never know me so. Real. The team, sir, teach them so. Real. You never know me so. Real. The team, sir, teach them so. Real. Trust me, say everything real. Me not chat much if them not hear them feel. For real, trust one of them want to make a big deal. Talk to me, say we make a man keep on them out feel. Keep on them out shut. Listen up, we don't want to find out. We best find out. You don't know us, we can be wild. We go wild out. Wicked and we wild. Logan for the other side and Ternion Sound. Everybody have to mind out. Real. You never know me so. Real. The team, sir, teach them so. Real. You never know me so. Real. The team, sir, teach them so. Team, sir, teach them so.
Loving that one. Right now, coming up is Amplify, and this is, I believe, is the second drum and bass tune you've ever released. Is that right?
Yes. So this one, I don't think it was written with vocals in mind, and I think it's another one of those tunes that, you can take your song, put it in a DAW, look at it as patterns of 8, chop it up, rearrange it like a puzzle. And it's one of those things that as the entire album progressed, it came into its own, and it kind of like matured along with all the other tunes to fit inside. And now this one I'm super proud of too. I mean, I feel like it's an honest effort to marry like what we love about UK drum and bass and kind of like high energy drum and bass, but also like American vocals, American tone and rap. And I think neither are sacrificing anything. I think they both work.
Yeah, it's the ultimate fusion. Big up Khallil as well.
Vision gets Orion's close to true desire. Vision from beginning, our potential starts to amplify. That's the difference between you and I. Yeah. Traction, yeah.
Now we've got Detroit, which is kind of self-explanatory title with the influences and the aesthetic and the textures and stuff. But tell us all about this one. This is so nice.
Yeah, Detroit, I think pretty clearly I was listening to a lot of Detroit techno at the time. I was reading Energy Flash, History of Rave Music book that's pretty popular, and going through a lot of the examples he was giving and just getting a lot of influence from that era of techno music. And techno is really near and dear to my heart. Minneapolis is a big techno scene, so try to bring that influence into a dubstep track.
So this is dataDyne, feeling the trance vibes, like back to kind of 2009 type of times. You could imagine MLK on the piano kind of section and stuff. So tell me all about this.
Well, the intro, I was kind of picturing a Blade Runner-esque landscape. So hopefully that kind of comes through. I mean, some of the synths, they're all synths and stuff. They're supposed to sound like ships going by and futurism and stuff like that.
Oh, wow, sick.
Yeah, and then it's supposed to be very close your eyes visual, like drenched in this kind of emotion. And I don't remember what else I was going to say about that.
I love this. This is the kind of journey part of the album. And then obviously following this, then we've got Looking Up, which I know is a special one for you, Aric, isn't it?
Yeah, Looking Up, I wrote right before we played Sonic Bloom, and actually wrote it at maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning, sitting on my bed on my laptop, and it kind of came together after that. But it was in a really good place, and it kind of turned out being a really emotional, sad, pretty tune.
Yeah, definitely. That's a beautiful description, a sad, pretty tune. Do you make many tunes sitting on your bed at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning?
You know, I've actually had quite a lot of like good results just in the middle of the night. If I'm not sleeping and my laptop's right there, I'll just start working on something. So
yeah, you might as well use your time instead of lying there getting frustrated with not being able to sleep. You might as well do something with your time. I'm very much the same with my writing and stuff like that. Definitely. Awesome. So if you just tuned in, or you like pressing play halfway through a YouTube channel or YouTube upload or something like that, you like coming in halfway through a podcast, you're listening to a world exclusive at the moment. This is Ternion Sound's debut album, coming fresh on Vision later on this week, Digital Artifice. We are exactly halfway through. We're on a track called Intimacy. It is all very intimate, really. We're on a proper journey. Tell us about this track.
Yeah.
I think for me,
go ahead.
I was going to say Intimacy is the track on the album. It's my favorite track. I think it, like, I've played it in every set since Andrew made it, and it's just like the perfect dance floor roller.
Yeah, this tune, Aric was just joking too. I made it and I said to the guys, like, I finally got this swing thing down. Like, I finally figured it out.
He got the swingy hats. He finally got it.
I was really happy
found your groove.
I felt like I did a really good job incorporating the inspiration I was feeling from techno realms into something that, like, made sense for Ternion Sound. So a lot of things coalesced into this track, and it's been a very sought after track of ours for a long time. So it's nice to give it a proper release too. We always wanted to make sure it was done well.
Amazing. You found your groove. So we are rolling out. This is such a trip. I love this moment. So we are exactly slap bang halfway through the mix and the album. This is Simulacra, I believe I've pronounced it okay enough for usual Vision Radio standards.
No one knows how to pronounce it.
Well, I love that jazzy section that we've just been through, and we're proper. This is the deep under the sea kind of just the enchantment under the sea. That's what I'm looking for. Dance like this. I'm lost inside this. Tell me more.
Yeah, when I wrote this one, I had just watched The Matrix, which is my all-time favorite movie, and I was trying to capture the vibe of that scene where they're all in that old house and the walls get bricked off and they get stuck in the walls.
Yeah.
And the name is a reference to Simulacra and Simulation, which is the book that Neo takes the data disk out of in the start of the movie, and is actually like a major postmodernist theory book that they based a lot of the movie on. So lots of like little references in that tune.
Right. Go on, some proper blue pill business. Wow. So this one is Chatter Scatter, and it is my Yamuk of the week. It's my Yamuk of the album. Kind of takes me back to 2003, 2004 kind of vibes, Freak Nasty and Zeb Bias and things like that. What an absolute tune. So we've been through quite a few tunes. Bring us up to speed, guys.
Yeah, so Chatter Scatter here. This one actually came up entirely really late in the process. Like the album was already taking shape. I don't know, sometimes it feels like through the tedious part of finishing an album where you're kind of everything coalesces and you're adding polish to everything, you just want to run away and do something completely different. Yeah. And then this tune came out and it was just supposed to be a mad, dry banger of a tune. But it ended up fitting really well, and a lot of this like two-steppy vibes, like the track we're about to get into, you know, with its second drop that like slows down and goes to the more garage kind of style. I wanted to have as many of those moments on the album as possible so that it would be looking forward as well as looking back, you know?
Yeah, that's really, really important. Really important. So the next track we just mentioned, now you just teased us with, is Vapor, and that's my j'adore of the week because it is so beautiful. And we're getting those kind of 90s flavors, and as you say, you're looking backwards and forwards on that one.
Yep, that's a big part. Nice. Big part of Ternion Sound, like reflecting on the past and then bringing it to whatever the modern context is. You know, having the past inform that. We do that with our DJ sets, our art, all the music, everything. I think it's really important.
Yeah, definitely. It's what I took from the last time you co-hosted the show. When, you know, that's what you said, taking things that you love from the past and making them relevant for now and in the future, really. And that's the beauty of this movement in this genre, that it gets all the richer for all the more years that we carry on this. There's more reference points that you can pull from, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
the turbo flavors again. This is super crisp. So this is Particles, and I think this might be one of the older tracks, the oldest track maybe on the album, is it?
Yeah, we were just trying to...
It's got to be the oldest.
Yep. And I think a lot of this, in the process, they've all kind of been polished and shined up and changed, remodulated and stuff. But this one stayed pretty much the same. It just didn't have a good home for years, because I think we played it at Infrasound 2018.
Like 2019
Yeah, we really
or something.
only played it like a handful of times, and it didn't really feel like it fit amongst like the other releases that we had, so just kind of held on to it, and now it feels like it's a part of the bigger body of work, and that feels awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, you wrote it for the future. You didn't even realize at the time. Brilliant. And this is followed now. You can hear it coming into the mix. Follow the rhythm. I'm getting some real old school Rusko energy on this. This is a cheeky one.
Yeah, this is going back to the bro step days, basically.
Yeah.
Having a good time. I love that little bass that's coming in right here. It's just
so silly.
Sometimes
I think this is the most
basses do the
most
best.
belligerent tune on the album for sure.
Yeah. So we're on to Reachin now, and this is a proper dance floor track. You've had a lot of support on this, haven't you?
Yeah, we sent this one out to a lot of the sort of high energy DJ homies, and they have all been loving this tune. It's funny coming from Follow the Rhythm, really energetic, Reachin is high energy, and then after this moves into some really like dark tunes.
Yeah, we've got Cloak and OnPark, and this shows even more of your influences. And again, certainly with OnPark, there's a lot of techno influences in there again, isn't there?
That one's just
Definitely
interesting. Like it was like an itch in my mind that wouldn't go away, that track, and now it has clawed its way onto the album. So I'm interested to see what people think.
Love that. Clawed this way, had a life of its own. Brilliant. So you properly joining the dots. You know, we've gone through all of the UKG flavours, all of the bass flavours, and loads of techno, and then to dub, because the line between techno and dub really is pretty much invisible at certain points. And you've managed to make that journey and that transition. I love how you've done this. What a story.
Yeah, dub session for me was an experiment in trying to use my hardware and all of my different like MIDI control surfaces to just create like an actual like old school style dub session. So I used the Digitac sampler to do an 8-channel beat of all the drums and the pad sounds, and map them all to different dub delays, and was controlling them live and playing everything in live to give it more of like a play it in organic feel instead of penciling everything in the DAW, and I think it gave it a much more like live organic feeling.
Definitely very fluid. And now we're at the peak, the zenith of the album, Artifice. One of my favourite tunes this year, I think. I played it in Vision at Hidden Run last week or a couple of weeks ago in Manchester, and it completely went off. It melts my mind every time I hear it. Tell me all about this track.
So this track, and actually a couple others, I don't really know offhand because I haven't looked. They started on stream, like on live stream. And so this track started as a resample session teaching people about drums, because like my songwriting wasn't working well that day, you know. I've got the VOD somewhere, so I'll put it up at some point. But and then we did a new session, turned the drums into a beat, just tried to write something, be entertaining on stream, and then eventually this really pretty song came out. Let it rest for a bit, and then came back to it and really had to work hard to do it justice, because like I knew what the song was giving me and I knew where I wanted to take it, but it took me a long time to get there. Like the guys can tell you about it too, with like the second drop, trying to wrestle like what's it gonna do, how is it gonna evolve, how much is too much, how much does it still sound like Ternion Sound, and all these kind of questions. Like we really like it was very evident in this track, but we have these conversations all the time, and I think through that process that's how we arrive at this really awesome piece of work, this album, you know, that revision and talking and all that.
Yeah, I really had to wrestle you into keeping that breakbeat drum section.
Yeah, that was it. Exactly.
I love that breakbeat drum section.
So key though.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just it's hard to get it perfectly in there the way you envision it, but I think it finally did fit in a way that I was really comfortable with, and I think it works.
It really does. The whole album works. Congratulations, guys. Like, props on such a beautiful and meaningful body of work.
Big up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody who has joined us. I hope you've enjoyed this experience. Go out and support this album, Ternion Sound, Digital Artifice, one of my favourite albums of the year. I think we are living in a glorious time for albums right now, and I'm not saying that because I work for Vision. Like, this really is one of my favourite albums. I can't wait to get lost inside it again and again and again and again. So thank you very much, guys, and thank you to everybody who has listened to us as well. We'll be back next week. So guys, can we record a special little voiceover or a sting or an ident or something for a mixtape that I'm doing, please?
No, Dave.
No, Dave.
Absolutely.
No.